All right, another pretty day out here. It's not too cold, but it's definitely getting there. I can kind of feel it in the air right now. Waiting on the Mustang actually to get the rear window or windshield finished, so about to go pick that up. But I thought I'd make a video talking about the 4Runner. And I want to go over some things. I've talked about this part previously in videos and stuff that you can budgetly, very cheap, you can do to these. And I will name those later in the video. But I want to go over some stuff that a lot of people may not know, just some simple stuff with the 4Runner itself when you get one. Some people don't even know the most simplest things with this, and a lot of people do. It doesn't take common sense. It's just some of those things that you don't really know about the vehicle. Say if you're not a big car person and you don't look for those things, or just stuff that you find out eventually on your own after owning a certain vehicle for a while. So I've seen those come up before in posts, so let's go ahead and dive right into it. So here's one of the very first things that I learned. You cannot actually go to Advance or like AutoZone or even like Discount Tire and stuff where they sell wiper blades to get a wiper blade for this. So I've been before where I've taken the vehicle to Discount Tire and they'll try to sell you wiper blades, and yeah, I was like, I'll do the fronts but not the rear because I have to order this from Toyota itself because of these two bolts right here, and you want to actually be really careful because those strip very easily. I've heard horror stories of people doing that, but at the same time, a lot of people don't even use the rear wiper blade. They actually take the whole arm off. So I use it sometimes, but not that much. As you can see, it looks still in pretty good condition. I've had it on there for a year. So to get this either online or Toyota is the only place that I have heard you can get it from. Another thing is a lot of people don't know about this little compartment right here. They kind of just think it's maybe where they keep the spare tire or not the spare tire, the tire jack and all that. Actually, that is under the seat and the back passenger right side. A lot of people don't know what these little straps are for and what people keep here. So I keep just like some extra stuff like lights and all that for the vehicle, a little power adapter. So a lot of people keep different stuff. I've even seen people remove them and put systems in the back, so they do that. So a lot of people didn't know that, and some people actually don't know that these come with the sunshade, so it hooks right there. If you're traveling like I do sometimes, you don't want nosy people looking into your vehicle to see if there's something they can steal. You can always put that and cover what you're hiding. So as I have already switched this out, there's actually a power adapter like this regular one right there, but this whole block basically came with that, and that's one of the cheap mods that you can do with this. Basically, there you go. If you're camping or something, overlanding, you can use this as a separate kind of charging port for your phone, maybe blowing up an air mattress or, a tire pressure gauge or something to pump up a tire, anything like that. So that's something that a lot of people can do. That's pretty cheap. It's right under like 70 bucks. But at the same time, there you go. So moving to the back of the vehicle, another thing that I've talked about before, if you have a rear heat, high and low, a lot of people don't know that some of these 4Runners come with passenger air, like heat, but it does not have cooling or AC. But what I did right here is a lot of people don't know about, you can remove the ashtray and put a phone charger for like a Samsung Android or an iPhone. Like I've talked about in the past, I actually just charge my headphones there, or if any friends are riding, they have a little charging port in the back for their phone. So moving to the front of the vehicle, and a quick little thing, people don't know that these are actually glass. So the OE 96 to 02, I believe, all headlights are glass, which are a lot better. Looks nicer too. So a really cheap mod that you can do are hood struts. And instead of using the hood prop that I still have attached here, I don't think I'll ever remove it, honestly. These are under 100 bucks and they extend further out. I think they're up to like 8 inches or so. So you can actually extend those out and have a lot more room to work under the vehicle, or whoever does it, maybe like the mechanic they take it to. And the hood scoop, a lot of people don't know that these come with so I think some are functional and some are non-functional. I know this one has the drains. I've seen before they have like the drains for where water can get to it, or it can drain the water out, but I don't think it's functional. But they do come with hood scoops. And apparently these, the SR5 Sport hoods are very sought after, but I've seen them also go for like 100 bucks. And then I've seen some for like $1,000. So it's pretty wild. one small detail, that even though this seat cover is covering, I'm not even going to pull the whole seat cover up, but there is a little pocket right here on the side. I know you can't see it. Again, I'm not going to pull the seat cover just to show you, but there's a little map pouch right here where you can keep maps or any type of stuff. So a lot of people don't know that there is a side pocket there. And another thing you can do is, this is actually, I believe, for money. So like keeping, or at least I have put money in there, and it's kind of like a money clip itself built into the center console there. And then if you open it, there's another place for it. So you got 1, 2. And that was one of the things that after a couple days I've figured out what was going on, because there's a bunch of change rattling there. So those are a few things that a lot of people don't know about these 4Runners, and a lot of things or a few things that you can order that are pretty cheap. And the last thing that we're going to do is talk about is this. So this is an AJT design. I thought it was a cover for the original remote, but what you actually do is you take it apart, you put the battery in here, and then this is actually stronger than the factory one. So I threw away the factory key fob. It was getting pretty old, but what you can do with this is also roll down the back window, but the battery in mine is dead. But what a lot of people don't know is, unfortunately, like the newer ones, I believe you could roll the window up and down with the key fob. Now what I'm going to do in the future, I'm going to get one of the I forgot what the company's called or the brand, but there's a key fob, the remote start ones, where they give you a brand new key fob. So I'll no longer need this one, and they can program it to where you can roll the window up and down, and I think you can do that on all the windows. But I know so far from owning the vehicle, the driver and passenger front are both auto up and down. So that is pretty cool. So I thought I would just make a quick little video talking about that. It is, well, it's a little longer than quick, but those are some mods you can do. This thing was probably right around like 30 bucks. It's definitely worth it. Better, they have more colors that kind of match. I got the gray to match as close as possible to the wheels and the 4Runner itself. So those are some friendly mods you can do that are cheap and budget. Those are some ideas of some things that you might have not known about the 4Runner. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. I appreciate you stopping by for this quick video, and I'm going to end it here. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a good one.